Ever been in a situation where you had to come up with a huge amount of money in a very short period of time to take care of some emergent expense? I was in a very desperate position about some time last year, and I had to come up with a huge amount of money to take care of this car expenses that I had accumulated. That was a huge blow to me. I was frustrated. Thankfully, it was taken care of. You may have been in the same situation or some other situation that required you to come up with a huge amount of money. It is always good to prepare for times of emergencies. Having savings as your emergency funds can really save you a lot of stress. So we have to build our ark before the rain comes. Let's get in the habit of saving money. According to Stangear Wealth Management, as of November 2023, statistically, 28% of American households don't have any emergency funds. 18% of American households only have less than 3 months of their expenses saved in their emergency fund. 16% only have 3 to 5 months of their expenses saved. And only 28% of American households have 6 months of expenses saved up. These statistics provide a good picture and prompt us to do better, to decrease the statistics and the number of people that do not have money saved for emergency purposes. Emergency funds are really important. It should be a part of our monthly budget and our yearly budget. There are ways and strategies to help you save money. I'm going to take the opportunity to share some of these methods and strategies that I am personally using to help you get on your journey to build a habit of saving money for emergency purposes. Save about 10% of your income as suggested by finance experts. Assuming that you make about $24,000 a year, what the average low-income household makes, that is about $2,000 a month. And with $2,000 a month, you could save 10% of that income, which makes about $200 a month. And that is about $600 every 3 months. And for 6 months, it is going to be about $1,200. And looking at the whole year, you can save about $2,400. And let's say you double that. You double $24,000 you make in a year to about $48,000. That makes about $4,000 a month. You could end up being able to save about $400 a month. And $400 times 3 is going to be $1,200 every 3 months. And for 6 months period, you can save about $2,400. For the year projection, you can save $4,800 in a year when you make about $48,000. So in essence, you are able to save up to about $5,000 in a year. Sit down and do the math for yourself according to your income to help you come up with the strategy and the numbers that make sense for you. These seem really easy broken down, but if you look at a huge picture of the amount of money you have to come up in a year, you may think it's really unrealistic and not even possible. Why can't you save money? You think your income is so low and because you live from paycheck to paycheck. Yes, of course, it's a mindset thing. If you're not making a certain amount of money in a month or yearly, it may seem unfair and not even a wise thing to save. Sometimes even your expenses are a lot more than how much you make. Expenses that surpasses your income. It is really difficult for you to even come up with a way to save. You even have to go to the extent of taking a loan to cover some of your expenses. And also depend on some credit cards to pay for some bills or pay for some expenses that you have accumulated, which I can totally relate. These are just a few examples of why you can get in the mindset of not thinking you can save money. I'm going to take you through some of the methods I use to help me save money and to come up with emergency funds. We have to start from somewhere. The minimum is where you need to build your mindset from so that you can grow from it. It starts from the mind and it propels you to take the necessary consistent action to get you to the goal that you want to attain. You have to adopt the habit of saving and putting down money for emergency purposes. You're going to be proud of yourself. You build that habit into your lifestyle. Let's break down how you can save money. Start with a specific goal in mind. Let's go with a minimum. Say you want to save about $1,200 in 6 months, $2,400 a year. There are about 4 weeks in a month. 4 weeks times 6 months period is about 24 weeks timeline. 4 times 12 months a year makes about 48 week timeline. For your weekly savings, You want to save about 10% of your income. The 10% of the $2,000 you make in a month is going to be $200. We have about 4 weeks in a month, so you divide $200 by 4, which makes $50 weekly. For the periods of 3 months, 12 weeks times $50, making $600. For the period of 6 months, 24-week period times $50 would be $1,200. For the year, 48 weeks by $50, $2,400. For the month period, $50 every single week times 4 is going to be $200 for you. So let's break down the big picture. Yearly, $2,400. 6 months, $1,200. 3 months, $600. Monthly, weekly, $50. $10 every single day. So if you save $10 a day, $50 a week, $200 a month, $600 in 3 months, $1,200 in 6 months, $2,400 in a year. If you're making about $24,000 a year. So you just have to start small and work your way up. Your aim is to increase your savings as your income grows. Some of the mindset and strategies you need to adapt. Get on a strict budget. You have to develop the habit of building a monthly budget and to keep an eye on your money. It helps you become a disciplined person as far as knowing how much you make, how much you spend, and even how much you're going to be saving. Cancel any unnecessary subscriptions. A lot of people have unused Netflix account. You know, how often do you really watch Netflix? It makes sense for you to unsubscribe from it. Also, unused gym membership. You know, a lot of people pay monthly for their gym membership when they're not even using it. You save that money by canceling that subscription or suspending it for the time being if you're not going to the gym. Some other things that you really need to be aware of. Money that you are paying that you're not even aware of. Visit your bank account, look at your statement to know where your money is going. You need to start paying off credit cards that has big interest. A lot of these big interest credit cards accumulated over time is going to cost you a lot of money. You lose money that way. You got to start paying off the small accounts first to give you the momentum to eventually pay off those big expenses and big accounts that you have. You get to save money that way because you avoid paying those compounding interest over time. Instead of eating out, you save a lot of money by cooking your own meal at home. You also have to stop spending money ordering food. Do what you got to do to help you save money. You got to shop on discount and on deals. Take advantage of coupons. It's really going to help you put some money back in your pocket. Refinancing your car payments if possible. Refinancing help you decrease your rates to save money monthly. If you qualify for refinancing on your car and some other loans, definitely take advantage of it. Reduce fixed expenses and bills. Reduce your insurance rates. Go online and look up how you can find low ratings for your insurance. Also, you can adjust your phone bills and phone expenses. Revisit your service plan. Put money back in your pocket. Also, take advantage of auto payments. I've saved a lot of money making sure that my bills and loans are on auto pay. The $10 that I save from auto payment of my T-Mobile bill really saves me a lot. You got to be wise when you're spending. Use the envelope system if you have to help you stay disciplined. If you take out money from your ATM and put it in envelopes based on how much expenses you have, it makes you disciplined and it helps you build a habit of living within your means. Do not take your credit card with you when you go out. You are always tempted when you go out. You don't even think about shopping. Sometimes you get tricked into it. You got to live within your means and cut your coat according to your size. If you don't have it, you shouldn't be spending it. Do not spend more than you make. People spend more than they make in their income. That is an unwise thing to do. Do some extra gigs to make you extra money. Some gigs that I would recommend is Uber Eats, DoorDash, Amazon Flex. You put you in a position to make you extra money. Instacart is also another thing. You get tipped based on how pleasant and how good you are with your shopping. So it's really a huge recommendation for you. So there's a lot of gigs out there that can get you to make extra money. Search for extra gigs that can help you make money. So I hope you found value in this video. Check out my other videos on productivity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you've not already. Let me know what you think in the comment box. See you in my next video.